TGA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. The offense will get play one of the game from right there. He'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's shut. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Jones. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Mike Green, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
So pretty clearly you knew what this was going to be. They walk out with 5 receivers set, nobody in the backfield, and the entire stadium knows this ball is being thrown in the air. So let's give a lot of credit for the defense. They don't panic, force the incompletion, and it's a really nice play.
On 3rd and long, here's Shuck. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Saints going to send out their new punter here in 2026. Here comes Ryan Wright. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. Get him a little slow after that hit, but he does have a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I think the question is, does Derrick Henry ever age? I mean, he's in year 11. He still looks like he's a rookie. I mean, he produces at an elite level, it seems, every year. 1,500 yards for the 5th time in his career a season ago. I mean, we could go on and on, but really the last piece of the puzzle missing is he's still searching for that Super Bowl ring.
A big play there, about as big as you can get. That gained 81 yards.
A gain on the play of 81 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Well, I think everybody sitting at home says, I could have called that play, right, Mike? I mean, you got Derrick Henry. Just look at him. Is there a mystery of who's going to end up with the ball down here close? I mean, one of the most physically imposing running backs we've seen in the history of the league, and his ability to convert down near the goal line continues on that run.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Saints nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at the 2. Oh! And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Well run with Achane. And he'll take this to about the 28. Marlon Humphrey is there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Pass is caught by Olave. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the ground, here is Achane. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Mike Green is there on the stop.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. To the air is Shuck. That's to the rookie, first-round pick, Jordan Tyson. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10. A run, and it's Achane. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
on the tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
32-yard line.
On the bootleg, it is shot. To the right side, it is caught by Dell. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, New Orleans.
From the pistol, here's Achane. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. He's got this one complete. Bryce Lance has it.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Rolling to the left. He'll take a shot down the field. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
after the touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. He'll air it out deep. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Shuck. He gets this complete to Tyson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
First down, Saints.
The air again is Shuck. Another one there for Tyson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing again, Shuck. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Ravens have come up with the football. And they're going to take over once more. They have forced another first-half turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson looking for the home run ball deep downfield. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Throwing Jackson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Forced out wide. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, drop him for a big loss. On now, the rookie out of Michigan State, Ryan Eckley, to punt for Baltimore, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 42-yard line.
A run here with Achan. As the struggles continue, he's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's got it complete to Lance. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And across the league, this is not one of the easier defenses to go against, let alone as a rookie. So his confidence, it's been evident all week, and it's shown up here as he tries to prove he belongs on this field.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
And the Saints first down.
From the gun, it's shot. That's a short one, caught by Dell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Let's see what they do on 3rd and 4. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This is part 2. And he'll take it on in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Saints are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 16. And very quickly, a first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Chase Young. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Come to the line. Got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Now Jackson. Now a shot here deep middle. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jackson now. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Henry tries to bull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Down pass.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Third and long. Now Shuck. That one caught Devon Vele. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints 30-yard
Ball
line.
on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Come to the line now for 1st down and 10. Here's Henry. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
This is Henry. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Tyler Luke.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one from 39 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking it.
Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. On first and 10, here's Shuck. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Here's
Saints.
first down. Here we go. One final play. That is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here.